do a quick follow-up video. Mentioned in the video before about there being 5 variations to a front kick. There's really 5 variations to every technique and basic karate. That's for you as a student to delve deeply. Ask yourself, how would I use this in the 5 ranges of combat? Ask yourself, how do I vary the different angles, the different striking points of impact, I should say, and how do I vary the result that I want? For example, if I'm in a fighting stance and I'm about to fight my opponent, if I want to bring his head down, I can scoop kick. That's a front kick, but it scoops underneath, impacts oscillating the testicles. That's the intention. 2, if I'm here and I need him to stop charging forward at me, this guy moves in a lot, and I don't want to get run over, I'm going to use a quick, boom, snapping front kick. Notice, the snapping kick has 2 variations. There's a quick snapping linear, and then there is a very quick, I don't know if you can see the difference. Here, I'm kicking upward. That's when you're trying to target the pubic bone, solar plexus, floating rib. So as the person extends themselves to reach, to push, or to punch, and they extend, the angle of impact is here. So my snapping movement comes up using the ball of the foot. Anybody who's taking traditional karate, taekwondo, will notice they teach you strike with the ball of the foot, curl the toes back. But what if I'm really trying to do damage? I want to kick this guy so hard that he hits the back of his head on that wall. Or I want to knock him into the street in front of an oncoming, I want to knock him into the street. In that case, I need to break a rib. In that case, I'm going to take the heel, do a lot more damage. Way more damage than I'm going to do with the ball of the foot. So now I've shown you 3 variations. There's a scoop with the instep, the snap, and then there's a thrust. Your 4th variation is the toe. I do not recommend you to ever take your toe unless you have conditioned it. There is conditioning exercises for it. Very old, unnecessary. You're wearing shoes, dress shoes, high heel shoes. You're wearing steel toe boots. You want to, from in front of your opponent, shift. If I'm in a fighting stance here, you want to shift here. Scoop under and literally try and take your toes and put them right between the anal sphincter and the testicles. There's a point right there that you hit, and what will happen is the person's going to close up, compromising their balance and lowering their guard. That's the intention. So as I'm here, I'm going to shift and scoop and impact literally with the front of my shoe. Not my toes, but the front of my shoe. Right in there. Variation of the scoop kick. And then the last variation on the front kick will introduce the oblique kick. An oblique kick says if I'm here and I want to attack somebody's knee, you see this a lot in Savate and some other forms of European kickboxing, where I literally take my foot and the intention there is to hit the inner patella. I want this person to fall down. I want to hit him on the inner patella, the soleus, and I'm impacting with the arc of the foot or the heel. So as I'm here, I'm going to insert my foot there. So now I have 1, scoop kick, 2, front of the shoe, scoop kick, 3, quick snapping kick, 4, heel thrust, and 5, oblique kick. If you have roundhouse kicks, you have the instep roundhouse kick, which you see a lot in taekwondo. Very good for point fighting because it's a quick, fast move like a jab. Pow! You know, you can move real quick. Not what I would use in a street fight for obvious reasons. You have the traditional karate kick, which comes off the back leg, strikes with the ball of the foot. Stronger. You have the Thai roundhouse kick, which is where I strike using the tibia, the actual shin bone. Come across, you can do upward angle, or you can do downward angle. And you have a Kempo roundhouse kick, which is from here, I actually turn the knee down, flick my heel up as I exit. Notice. Here the idea is as he sits in his stance, I can flick up or I can kick down. Watch the move. The purpose of kicking down is as I sit in my stance, the foot actually comes here and goes down pushing down into the top of the groin. Or as I turn, it flicks and flips upward into the groin or pubic bone area. So as I'm standing here and a person comes in, I simply cover, turn away, and hit them in the groin as they're reaching. So as they're reaching, they're being attacked right there. So I've given you 5 variations on the front kick, 5 variations on the roundhouse kick. Take your basics and go deep. Don't be concerned with how many moves you know. Remember, it is not the person that knows 1,000 moves that has demonstrated mastery. It is the person that has demonstrated that their technique is effective 1,000 times that proves to be the master.